Y'all see me? I think that's better. What's up, family? Y'all, I'm feeling real good about life right now. And I know the last time I left off, I was in a space where, you know, I was picking myself up. But I'm back and I got good news. Before I get into all of that, I do want to go ahead and just welcome y'all to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you are already subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. Hit the bell as well so you can get your notifications, because becoming a doula is a journey and we are moving forward, baby, okay? I hope everyone out there is doing well and in good spirits. And I just want to share a little bit of my energy and update y'all on my doula journey thus far, okay? So if you haven't checked out the last video or the one before that, stop this and go watch that right now. Go watch that right now, okay? But if you are up to date, then you already know the state of where I was in my last video. So I kept pushing. The very next day, I got on my laptop and I just started looking up online doula training programs. Actually, I got that idea from a friend of mine who I called when I was breaking down. Called one of my best friends, and she just threw out the idea, well, why don't you see if there's like an online doula program? And I was like, that might work. That just might work. So I got on my laptop, I started looking for online doula training programs, and I found one that sounds too good to be true, y'all. It sounds really too good to be true. So I would take my courses online, but I would still have to have like my live births. The childbirth and breastfeeding classes will be things that I took online as well. And that's pretty much all I know about it thus far. I was reading it and I was like, yo, this sounds perfect. I pay for it monthly. I have up to 2 years to finish it. This sounds so good. Like, I was ready to sign on the dotted line and send in my first payment for the month. Like, I was ready to do that right away. But here's the thing. I want to be cautious. I don't want to just jump with the first great thing I see. I looked at several different online doula training programs and none of them didn't seem right. One of them I'm pretty sure was a scam. The credentials and stuff weren't checking up, you know what I mean? So like, when I researched the online programs, like, I'm looking for reviews, I'm looking for people who have taken the course, I'm looking for testimonies, I'm looking to make sure that this is solid, this is a real deal, because I don't have time to waste. Like, I just don't, you know. So I found this great online training program. Gosh, I should have been more prepared for you guys and wrote the name down, but it's okay. You'll find out. We'll get to that later on. Let me tell you guys about divine timing, okay? A few months ago, when I first made the decision to become a doula, there is this organization that works with my son because he has sickle cell traits. And they do assistance not only for him, but as for me as well. So when I let these people know my intentions of becoming a doula, it just so happened that, not right in that moment, but it just so happened that they came back to me with a contact. They came back to me with a woman who is a doula, and they were like, you know, here, reach out to her. We already talked to her about this. You two can kind of connect and, you know, just see what happens. So I held on to this woman's card, you guys, for months. I don't know, well, I do know why, because the whole reason was they told me, like, she's affiliated with the YWCA, so when you know, get accepted into the program, reach out to her. So that's why I hold on to her card for so long. I held on to that card, y'all, but I did not reach out until after all of this happened, because I was really feeling real down and depressed that, you know, I wasn't gonna get into the YWCA. Hey, Mitchell. Hopefully he won't be too loud. But when I was just feeling down and in that state of needing to pick myself back up, I reached out to her, and I just let her know, like, you know, hey, I got your information from so-and-so. I would love to meet with you and talk to you and just pick your brain, and you know, hopefully maybe we can work together in the future, or you could be like a mentor for me. But you know, I'm kind of in a rough spot right now, and I really would like someone to talk to who's already in the field. So long story short, she got back with me and we set up a time to meet, maybe like the next week. So I met this woman. Her name is Angelica, and Angelica is just a breath of fresh air. Like, I just can't even describe it any more than that. It was really refreshing just talking to her. And I'm a person who is learning to live in her truth. So if this is someone I'm potentially going to work with, I'm laying it all out on the table. And you know, I just let her know about myself and where I'm at and how I got to this place of just wanting to become a doula. And I also got a chance to talk to her about future goals. And it was just really, really dope, because she even had like questions and things that she wanted to know about me. And at the end of our meeting, I told her about the online training program, and I asked her, I said, can you look into this and just make sure that it is worth my time? And she completely understood, and she said, I will get back to you with it. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Me and her are, I know her schedule is crazy busy, and mine is busy as well. So we've got to get up sometime this week, hopefully, and discuss the training program. And when she gives me that green light, baby, I'm going, okay? So I do know for this training program, there are 2 books that are required. So I'm in the process of reading those. Matter of fact, let me show y'all those. So the first book is called Home Birth in the Hospital. All right. It is by Stacy Marie Kerr. Stacy is a midwife. That's a picture of her and her baby. Stacy is a midwife, and this book is basically about integrating natural childbirth with medicine. Okay, so it's basically a book of different birth stories, and I'm still reading this. But you know, I'm highlighting things in the book too that kind of pop out and stand to me. But this is a pretty good book. It's kind of old. It was copyrighted in like 2008. But basically, she's a midwife, and she kind of has like a natural journey. Okay, I ain't gonna get into all that, but basically, you guys, pretty good book. She's a midwife. She works in a hospital environment, but her goal is to, you know, just kind of do what midwives are supposed to do in the hospital. Okay, so that's the first book that I'm reading. The second book is called The Birth Partner by Penny Simpkin. Okay, I see this book all over the place. I would say that a lot of doulas are reading this book, and it's pretty cool. A complete guide to childbirth for dads, doulas, and all other labor companions. So I'm learning how to be there and be supportive from all angles, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, you guys. I'm reading these books, and in the meantime, until I speak with Angelica and I move forward, she gave me some homework to do. So I have a couple of things that I need to, like, you know, just do to get started. But man, talking to someone in your field who is already doing something that you want to do is just poetic. Like, I can't even express it any more than that. I'll probably tune in with you guys when I have my meeting, and I just might even introduce y'all to Angelica. I'm gonna see how she feels about that, but I will be bringing my camera with me the next time that I meet with her, okay? So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Okay, I was on the wrong floor. Going to the second floor. Y'all, I cannot find her. Finding Angelica. I keep saying Angela. Angelica. Hey. I'm vlogging.
And I'm so excited. I love Crystal. She's amazing. I'm so glad I met her.
Yeah, me
our
too.
Second meeting.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about some good stuff, so look forward to it.
That's right. Alright guys, so I just had my meeting with Angelica. It went very, very well. And let me brief y'all on what we talked about, okay? So this is where we at right now. So she gave me a little bit of feedback on the online training that I found. I'm going to continue to look for some because that one it has a risk associated with it. So, you know, just want to weigh out my options and see what else is available online. So she gave me some information to research and look into on my own. We also kind of came up with this really cool business idea. I'm gonna hold that one in my back pocket for now, but we're gonna do some groundwork on that. And it would just basically be a way for us to, like, you know, get out there, get our name out there, both of our businesses out there, and just market and advertise ourselves. Let's see what else. She gave me some pointers on creating a resume for myself and business cards and flyers, and we talked about ways to market, and then she just gave me like more information on just being a doula. We talked about our doula bags, what's in them, doula contracts when you're accepting new patients and things like that. So she just gave me some advice on things like that. And yeah, she even linked me with some information about organizations in California. For those of y'all who don't know, I did used to live in LA, and I would love to get back to LA, so I'm gonna look into that organization. And she even put me on with a doula who is actually from the city we're in right now, who moved out to California and is out there working and networking. So you know I'm about to get on that link ASAP, honey, okay? Because you just never know. You never know. So I got work to do, you guys. I got work to do. Get this ball rolling and just taking the next steps to becoming a doula. So thank y'all for tuning in to my video. Y'all know I'm gonna keep y'all posted. I'm excited still, y'all. We're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep moving, and I'm gonna become a doula. I am going to become a doula, and I'm gonna do big things, and y'all are witnessing it from the very beginning. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thanks again for tuning into my video. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all know the deal. Hit that bell, and I'm out for real.